Alright, so we're going to take a look at the ultra-wide support for MK1 and along with the PC port in general. As for the ultra-wide support, it does have 21 by 9 gameplay and menus and everything like that. The HUD does appropriately scale to an ultra-wide. However, during the cutscenes, it is ultra wide, but it doesn't completely fill the screen. If you're in an ultra wide monitor, there's still tiny black bars on the left and right during cutscenes. And the funny thing is that the FMV cutscenes are ultra wide, but they run at 60 frames, but when it transitions over to the in-engine cutscenes, it is locked at 30 frames. So it's a bit jarring when it goes back and forth between FMV cutscenes and then the in-engine cutscenes. But during gameplay, it is locked at 60 frames. So when you're executing fatalities or X-ray moves, it does revert back to 30 frames for those specific moves, and then after that, it goes back to normal gameplay at 60 frames. So it might be a bit jarring at first, but you'll get used to it eventually. But still, would have been nice if it had a smoother transition. Upon booting up the main story campaign, I was experiencing massive stuttering during the FMV cutscenes. But once the cutscenes are over and it's transitioned over to gameplay, it is very, very smooth. And that is one thing I will have to say with the performance. It is miles better than MK11 at launch. The gameplay is very smooth, and it was a bit concerning as the cutscenes was really massively stuttering for me. The good news is I was able to make some adjustment in the Nvidia control panel, just a few settings, and it was able to smooth it out, and now I'm not experiencing that stuttering anymore, and it is a smooth lock 60 frames during the cutscenes. So if you have an Nvidia card and you are experiencing massive stutter during cutscene, go ahead and just make some adjustment like I did. I'll put what I did in the description. So hopefully that works for you as well. Now the game does have DLSS and FSR 1 and 2 and Intel XeSS. It also does have HDR, but it is very basic in terms of what you can adjust. Pretty much just the brightness is the only option it gives you. But the HDR looks okay. I wouldn't say it looks amazing, but it just looks okay. Alright, switching over to gameplay wise, I am actually really surprised how much I'm enjoying the single player campaign. Previously, MK stories is not something I really focus on as it is pretty cheesy most of the time. But this one right now, I'm actually really enjoying. Supposedly it is a reboot, but it's really enjoyable. I think it's also really well executed and paced as well. For now, that might change a little bit, but right now it is actually one of the things I enjoy most about the game is the single player campaign. As it is an MK story, so don't expect anything amazing. But if you compare it to the series as a whole, I think this is one of the much better ones right now, and it is quite enjoyable. Alright guys, so that will do it for my quick impression of MK1, and like always, I appreciate you guys watching this far, and until the next video, take care for now.
No,
Bye.
is she?
Dead? Not yet.
Madam Bo, how are you?
康亮，